One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Colorado State's offense will take the first swing of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown.
They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
What a great way to start this game, and one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
The Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To throw, it's Hawkins. And he fires over the middle, it's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
And the Rams will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the Pitt Panthers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays. Probably play a little bit deeper than normal. Sometimes get a little bit physical. This
throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pulls and fires complete. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Rams are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Zings it complete to the right. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. The Rams in a good spot here with second and short. Now the play fake. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And the Rams come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Boy, did that one have revolutions on it, but it's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed in the middle, it's Driver. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Lost to throw again. Got his man. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a third down and 3. The Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here comes the heat. Yep. Oh, he's got some. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Panthers.
I mean, you talk about calling a pretty good defense you feel good about, and you take away the pass, and what does the quarterback do? He pulls it down and just shows the speed, basically becomes a running back, takes it all the way to the house, and makes your defense look silly.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Notre Dame has the lead currently, but it hasn't come easy for the Golden Domers. They're in a tight one right now. They're up by a field goal over Louisville. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's complete on the right side. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Rams will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Spins away from the defense.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. Working the middle, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Fires to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Driver. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there. Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Travis. On the sweet spin, and he's free. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just keep slinging it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Carry-On. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden you're deep.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Fakes to grab.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it through a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Fires to the tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. And the Panthers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the boot, looking for his man. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying play action. Oh, they're after him. Makes a connection. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Panthers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Going for 6. Touchdown, Panthers. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Colorado State, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there, if I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Using his legs, it's Travis. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Touchdown, Pitt! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Western Kentucky is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These toppers have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Marshall. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. They booted away on 4th down. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Makes the grab. It's Driver. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Travis. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
First down for the offense.
Going to the run. It's Bostic. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. What a grab with one hand. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. On 3rd and short, the run, and looking for the first down. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him. And doesn't that opposing team know it? And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
The Rams will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. This one's complete.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Turning it on. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Right on the money. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Second down.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the left. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
The Rams send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner goes down. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's second and long. Using his legs, it's McAfee. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's third and long. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on third down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a first and goal situation.
Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Follow the blockers. the offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Colorado State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. It's complete to the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Shotgun snap on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
And the Rams now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And you will always remember your first, and how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Makes the catch. It's Driver.
I love having guys that have the ability to make something happen after they catch it. Simple hitch route, right? Okay, give me some extra yards. Get me a first down after the play. Nice job by the wide receiver.
Running to Green. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Pressure coming. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Rides the back and leaves it. Quick step and go. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in. Nowhere to go on that run, and that brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Panthers. And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Notre Dame is running away with this one today, thanks to an offense that is more than waking up the echoes. They're up by 17 over Louisville. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Gay. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Rams will call on their punt team. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
Colorado State, 0.
Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Gay. There's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team.
Number 17.
And the Rams decide to punt it away. He He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got his man. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side now. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Hand off from the shotgun. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Leaves it with the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Grabbed behind the line. It's Proctor. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Back to throw. It's Gay. They've got the screen set up. At the 35, he's open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. The give to the left side. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point, and still in the 4th quarter, they are bringing it, and they get another sack.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Rams will punt this one away. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
The give as they work on that clock. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The give on the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. There he goes. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. The Panthers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And they'll knock him down. 2nd down coming up. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.